The LG V20 is hurting today and been reviewed by Apple. So I'm on RollingStone.com here, and it says that Apple is finally killing iTunes. So Apple is going to kill iTunes for good. So this is no surprise there, because iTunes has been around for almost 20 years, and a lot of people have found other ways to get music. But back in the day, if you guys want to get music, iTunes was the way to get music on your iPod back in the day. But Apple's going to shut iTunes down for good. So iTunes is very iconic, and that was the place to get music for your iPods and iPhones and stuff like that. So yeah, been around since 2000, 2001, something like that. It's been around for almost 20 years, and yeah. So it says here it's the end of the music era. Nearly 2 decades after launching iTunes and ripping up the retail store model of album purchases, Apple is ready to retire the iconic product, according to Bloomberg. During the software keynote at its annual Worldwide Developer Conference in San Jose, California next Monday, which is the 3rd, I believe, this Monday, the tech giant is set to replace iTunes with standalone music, television, and podcast apps. They've already started doing that. They have Apple Music now. They have Apple TV and stuff like that, and they're gonna have their own subscription service for TV. So yeah, y'all guys can see why the Apple is gonna kill iTunes for good. The move, which has been rumored for years now, will align Apple's media strategy across the board. iPhones and iPads already offer separate music, TV, and podcast apps in lieu of the centralized iTunes app that lives on Macs and MacBooks. Users can expect the new music app to offer some of the same functionalities that iTunes currently does, such as purchasing songs and syncing phones, just with a sleeker interface that's free of the outdated and off-brand features of the Heritage product, and more closely bundled with streaming service Apple Music. So they're going to replace iTunes with standalone apps. They have already done that. Like I said, they have Apple Music. They have Apple TV they have Apple TV, and they're going to have a subscription service for the TV and stuff like that. So yeah. But the scrapping of iTunes brand symbolizes a lot too. By proportioning out its music, television, and podcast offerings into 3 separate platforms, Apple will pointedly draw attention to itself as a multi-faceted entertainment service provider, no longer as a hardware company that happens to sell entertainment through one of its many apps. That's critical for Apple's future, and as the company combats sluggish phone sales with aggressive growth in its services division at WWDC this year. According to various reports, Apple is planning to buff up other apps, including books, messages, and mail. It's also announced ambiguous plans for original video programming featuring the likes of Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell just a few months ago, in another bid to grow its content presence and entertainment industries. Welcome as the death of iTunes may be to frustrated users. Software will forever deserve credit for the for the revolution it engineered in the early 2000s. iTunes is iconic. That's where a lot of people got their music from back in the day, was through iTunes. They got it on their iPhones and their iPads and stuff like, and their they got it on their iPhones and iPods back then. So iTunes will forever be an iconic place that people got their music from. Even though iTunes is shutting down, iTunes will never be forgotten. It's so iconic. So since before iTunes debuted, the music industry was tearing its hair out trying to combat illegal file sharing on Napster. Before iTunes, there was Napster and LiveWire, I think it was back in the day, where y'all guys can get free music and shit, because that's what we used to do back in the day. People used to download free songs way back in the day. So they had other sites besides Napster. They had LiveWire and they had FastWire. I think that's what it's called. I think it was LiveWire and Napster was like the biggest ones. Jobs' new product presented the digital era's first sustainable, user-friendly way to listen to music. Other firms like Sony and Microsoft had toyed with the idea of digital record stores, yet they were technology companies that knew how to build displays and hardware, but they weren't companies that had demonstrated Apple's sophistication with regards to software. Unquote. Warner's music vice president Paul Fidget recalled to Rolling Stone in 2013 on the iTunes Store 10th anniversary. It really took a company that was able to bridge those two things and come up with an attractive consumer product. Unquote. So it's unfortunate that iTunes is dying, but it is what it is, guys. A lot of people listen to music on their phones now. A lot of people don't even have CDs anymore. If they wanna buy an album, they buy it online. They really don't buy the physical copy of the album anymore. Back in the day, people used to do that, but now a lot of people get their music digitally, so that's why. So a lot of people have other ways of getting music, like Apple Music, for an example. People play music, YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, stuff like that. So they have different ways of getting music now than they did back in the day. So this is sad news for all the iTunes fans out there. I never used iTunes. I never used it. I never had an iPod, so I didn't have no reason to use iTunes. But I'm sure a lot of y'all used the hell out of iTunes back in the day. So it's shutting down. I don't know when it's going to officially be shut down. So they're just saying that they're going to be shutting down. Don't know when they're going to be doing that. I'm sure it's going to be the same, because like I said, everyone listens to the music on their phones and stuff like that now. Everyone listens to music digitally. A lot of people don't even buy physical copies of albums anymore, so they usually just listen to the album online or whatever. So yeah, I'm sure that this is gonna disappoint a lot of iTunes fans out there, but times has changed, and so it is what it is. Apple has Apple Music and stuff like that. So yeah, so iTunes is finally going away, and it's gonna be a sad time when it does. So yeah. So what did you guys think about this? And I'm sure most of you guys have used iTunes anyway, especially if you guys had an iPod back in the day. So yeah, so some of you guys might be sad about this, but personally, I personally don't have no feeling towards it because I never used the iTunes anyway, so it doesn't affect me as it would a lot of people that use the iTunes for the music back in the day. So there you guys have it. iTunes is finally getting killed by Apple. So what do you guys think about this? If you guys do this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. If it lets me out a lot, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.